we are moving to the very third session right here. And we do have a brand video coming up. So the video is ready? The VT is ready? Okay, can we have a claps, audience? Put your hands together. VT, please. Can we have a claps, audience? Put your hands together. Nimellaro joradu chappale barli. Yes, put your hands together, audience. Nimellaro joradu chappale barbeku. So right now, before we gonna start, I would like to give few information about the iconic professional. Biggest brand in India, which is available in 10 plus countries, and this year will be celebrating 15 years of celebration. Can we have a claps, audience? It's already completed 15 years, and also I would like to call upon Mr. Gourav Bhardwaj Nimellaro joradu chappale barli, who is a national education head of iconic professional. So from past 15 years, he is into this industry, and who is also worked in many fashion industries and fashion tutorials, worked in many Bollywood movies also. So can we have a huge round of applause for Gourav Bhardwaj here? Thank you.
Okay. Yellarigu namaskara. How are you, everyone? Fine? Okay, so myself Gourav Bhardwaj, National Education Head for Iconic Professional. Who all knows about Iconic Professional? Can you raise your hand? Just to know? Okay, very few people. Are you using any hairstyling? You know about Iconic Professional, anyone? So Iconic Professional is a brand from India, which is there in 10 countries. We deal with hair straighteners, hair dryers. It's one of the leading brand in India, and that's why I'm here for. I'm going to show you one hairstyle, which is going to be like a very modern, bright, very textured hair, big hair, something which is in very much in fashion, okay? So just try to understand the technique, because if you'll understand step by step, trust me, you will be only able to copy and paste. But if you'll understand the technique, how I'm manipulating the hair, you'll be able to create a lot of hairstyles with that. So make sure you try to focus on the techniques, okay? So without wasting my time, I'm going to call my model. A big round of applause for my beautiful model, guys. Don't be jealous. Just kidding. Okay. Can we put the, okay. So before I start, I'm going to show you what I have done so that you understand how I prepared the hair. So first, I blow dried the hair, okay. For blow dry, I used one of my favorite hair dryer, which is called Iconic Professional Dynamite. Why it is called Dynamite? Because it works like a dynamite. It is 2800 watts, which is very powerful, very colorful, because social media is everything right now, right? So even you want, apart from the good hair, You want your tools also to look very beautiful aesthetically. So as a brand, we understand what is the need of the market, and accordingly, we keep on launching new colors as well. Not only high technology tools, but also like, very different colors. So first I blow dried the hair. After blow drying it, I divided hair into 2 parts, which is with the center parting. After center parting, what I did is, I took a small profile section, which is like a 1-inch section, and then I made a braid out of it, as you can see. And after braiding, I put, which is called hair donut, on top of it to create that shape. You're understanding? Usually what happens whenever we hairstyle the hair, we end up making a ponytail. Like 99% of your hairstyles, by default, you'll be taking a ponytail. Ponytail is your foundation, so that you can put a lot of accessories, the dupatta, the jewelry, so it can take the weight. The other way of making the foundation is this, where wherever you want, whatever shape you want to create, you make a braid, like a very nice braid, and on top of the braid, you can place your donuts or your, or what you call it, this, just to give the volume basically. So as you can see, what I did is, I created a shape like that, okay, which you will see what I'm going to do with it. And then after placing it, I took a braid and wrapped it around so that I get very nice firm grip. So now if you see, if I'll move the donut, her head is also moving because it's nice and firm. Always remember, whenever you're making a base, it needs to be very firm. Otherwise, imagine your bride is dancing and the hair gets open. So until and unless, whenever you're making a foundation, it is not firm, do not proceed further, okay? That's the problem with the hairstylist. Usually when they're creating it, they get so much into it, they don't realize it, that the foundation is not that firm. So make sure your foundation should be very nice and firm. And now what I'm doing is, just to create certain movement in the hair, I'm using the hair tong, okay? So which I'm going to do it in front of you so that you can see how I did. So I'm going to start the section right from the front. Usually what happens, lot of people start from the bottom, but for that you need to take separate sections, which waste a lot of time. So might as well you start from the top. You don't have to take and use the section clip only. Make sure whenever you are tonging the hair, always use spray like this. After the spray, very important to comb the hair, because usually what happens when you spray the hair gets slightly wet, okay? And then when you tong the hair, what will happen? The lot of fumes, lot of smoke will come from the hair. So the minute you will comb it, your product will evaporate. That's the profit, the plus point of combing the hair after the spray. Once you're done, I am using, can you stand? Okay, sorry, come here. I'm using 25 number tong, which is a very good size. I mean, like, ideally, I recommend in your vanity, at least you should have 3 to 4 sizes, so that you can create any kind of texture in the hair. I'm using 25, which is a medium size, and it gives a very nice movement in the hair, okay? I'll start right from the roots. Slightly going to turn the chair. And it's a very fast hairstyle. It's trending a lot right now, like especially when there's a reception or something where your model is wearing like a nice gown. So you can do this kind of hairstyle on them. Understand one thing, that we are in an industry where your fashion is always changing. You know, new things, new textures are coming in the trends. So please ensure you following the trends. Because if you will not follow the trends, whoever will grow much more faster than you. Okay? So it is very important. Whatever is trending, you should implement those hairstyles, those makeup techniques in your work so that you get more work. As simple as that. Okay? Hairspray, comb the hair, then you have to tong the hair. And nowadays, after wedding or before wedding, there are a lot of function happens. You don't have to do traditional looks for all the functions. I understand in South, on the wedding day, you have to do, which is a very traditional looks. But on the other functions, you can be little creative. So what will happen, even as your portfolio on social media, you'll be able to show different looks to your clients so that you can attract different kind of clients. And nowadays, people are very experimentative. It's just that you need to recommend them the right looks. Spray the hair. After spraying, you have to comb the hair. Usually people do not comb after spray. And then what happens, the hair gets very crispy and hard. So you cannot give whatever movement you want to give. So make sure you comb the hair. It makes a huge difference. Guys, I'm not here to teach you how to hairstyle the hair. Because you guys are already professional. You guys are doing it from many years. The whole idea is I want to show you a new technique. So you can take these small tips and implement in your work style. And this will, help you elevate your work. Are you understanding whatever I'm saying? Or you want me to speak in Kannada? Yes? Next time. Okay, not this year. Okay, so as I'm done with the preparation, now what I'm going to do is, I don't need this. I'm going to take vertical small section like this and do a little bit of back combing. Can we increase the ISO, please? You can't see the hair. Better. And you'll be surprised, the kind of shape you're going to get with this. Okay. Look down. And I'm going to keep it on the other side. Same thing on the other side. Take a section. I'm not using any texture powder, nothing, very little bit of back combing. down. It happens with you that when you're doing backcombing on your client tells you, no, don't do backcombing, don't use products. Then what do you say? What do you say to your clients? Trust me, 90% of the people, you know what they do? They listen to their clients. And if you will listen to your clients, trust me, if you will not do backcombing, you will not use products, no matter what you do, how good you are with your artistry, you will not be able to create a very good look, which will last longer. So if your client tells you, you need to counter it by telling them why you need to backcomb the hair and why you need to use the product. Otherwise, usually what I do, if my client says they don't want backcombing, they don't want spray, I tell them, okay, I will do the hairstyle for you. But the second you will get out from the salon, it is your responsibility. If the hair gets open, it's not my problem. Then the client gets little scared. And that's how, you need to, or what you can do is, do a backcombing on one section and open in front of your clients. And that's how that will give them a little, the trust factor. Then whatever you're doing, you know what you're doing. So that's how you'll be able to convince your clients. Okay. I'll be needing the pins. Yeah. Now, what I'm going to do is gradually open the backcombing just on the surface, like this. So my backcombing will remain inside, intact. But the surface, it's going to be nice and smooth. So there are two ways to use hairsprays. One is from close, when you're working on the neatness, and one is from far, when you're working on the texture. Look down, slightly like this. So can you see what is happening? The kind of shape you're getting in the hair, it is slightly different than what you usually do. Then, so what I did, I twisted the hair, for example, like this. Now I'm going to use the pins. And there you go. So can you see what happened? The kind of shape I'm getting, okay? Now what I'm going to do is, so first I used a little soft hairspray to make the neat. Now I'm using a little hard hairspray. So whatever shape I have created, it'll get fixed, okay? So look down. Can you see the kind of neatness you're getting in the hair? Okay, the same thing, I'm going to do it on the other side. There you go. Look on the other side slightly. Yeah. Look up. Slightly turn this side. Again, we'll make the surface nice and smooth. Like this. So why I'm doing this, so the hair does not go ahead from that area. Look down. And there you go. Now I'll work on the finishing. There you go. And if you'll see this hairstyle now, after it's done, you will not be able to understand how it was created. So I'm doing it in front of you. It's going to be very easy. So for example, only on this hair I did the curls. Rest hair was blow dried. So it is a very simple hairstyle. I'm explaining it to you. That's why I'm taking slightly more time. But if I do this on client, and if you do this after the crimping, it becomes more easy for you to control the hair. That's the beauty of this hairstyle. And what I'm going to do is slightly add some colors because my model has non-color hair. And if you get a bridal who does not have hair color, this is the right time to pitch them for hair color. Does not matter that they have to go for red, does not matter whether they have to go blonde, but little bit of color in the hair, then whatever hairstyle you will do, it will come out so well. Okay, that's the whole ideology. So what I am doing is I'm using hair extensions. And I already did slightly tong on them. And like this, you should also have hair extensions in your kit. Trust me, when you use them, it changes the completely look and feel of the hairstyle. If you see, just by adding some color in the hair, all of a sudden now the hairstyle is going to come out so well. Okay? So make sure and by default, you'll be earning more money because you're recommending color to your clients. So this is how you'll be making more business. But it's not only to generate business, but you will also get a very, very nice outcome altogether. That's the whole idea. Now what I'm going to do is slightly back comb from the roots. All these baby hairs does not matter how much you spray the hair, but you will see after a while, they will again pop up. The best way to control them is use hair wax, okay? So what I'm going to do is use a little hair wax, just like that, on my fingers, and then right on the hairline. Hairspray. Can I get one flat clip? The steel ones. One more. No. Do you see the hairline? How clean and neat it looks. Because of the wax, usually, we use hair wax for the boys. But you can also use wax for the girls. Spray. I don't need this now. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And the best part with the hair wax, that you get a nice control on the hair. Very important to understand when to use hairspray close to the scalp and when not to use on the scalp. There you go. I want you to look up. So one last section. Almost done. Spring. The other one. Can we have some music, please? I'm almost done. So do you see the kind of shape it is creating? And it is clean where it's supposed to be. It's textured and messy where it's supposed to be. This is my way of manipulating the hair. What you need to take from this is how I created the shape like that, which is like a French-inspired hairstyle. Yeah, so can we have some music, please? And now what you need to do is, only on the top hair, you need to fix it. And then remove all these clips. Can we have some music?
Check. Music play ಮಾಡಿ. Play the music.
Do I have to play music from my phone? The whole idea is that your pin should not be visible. So you have to put it smartly. Spray.
Music on, Muddy. Sound system. Play the music.
I guess the music guy is having lunch. Is it? Close your eyes. One pen. Perfect. And maybe what we can do is just get the pens. Look down. I was using hard spray. It's a very beautiful spray. It's from Swatchkopf. Yes. And the music is very, very boring somehow. Anyways, Dada, can we have a little loud music, please? Should we wait? Okay. So there you go, guys. Start.
Put your hands together, audience. Claps. superb.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much.
So hope you enjoyed the look. It was very easy, very easily manipulated. The whole idea was the shape. The shape itself is very much in trends right now. So make sure you can do these kind of hairstyle. Maybe you can do something else in the front. Maybe you can create some different kind of texture. That is completely up to you. Do not try to copy paste any artist. Instead, take the learnings and then put it how you want to put it. Okay? Manipulate the hair as you wish to manipulate. So thank you so much, guys. It was wonderful being here. And I'm going to see you tomorrow. So tomorrow also, Iconic Professional has one more show. And make sure you come to our stall. We have a lot of new launches. And we have wonderful deals. So check out Iconic Professional portfolio. And then I'm going to see you there. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It was a lovely job. Thank you. So moving on to the very next, I would like to call upon. So one and only, it's none other than, before that, can we have a claps, audience? Put your hands together. So I think we need a 5 minutes break, and yeah, so there also we have a makeup stage over there, so you can also learn so many things, and you can also follow us on our Instagram by using a hashtag. It's none other than so professionalbeauty.in. Yes, guys, are you all enjoying? I need a voice. You all had your lunch? No, not yet? Okay. So here we go. We have so many exciting offers coming up. So the all-new PBHJ from February to March edition is now live. So visit the PBHJ booth to get a latest copy, and you'll be also getting some of the gift items and goodies also. I'm sure you all are really excited about that. And so hire the best talent for the salon, and with Corbett for the professional special beauty right here. So moving on to the very next session. Can we have a huge round of applause for the very next session? Thank you so much.